Hello everyone, welcome back to Aussie StarCraft as we bring you Zotac Cup number 187, weekly online cup held where players compete in a round-robin tournament to determine who will take home €100 and the prestige of having beaten out a number of other great players in the world. In the bottom right hand corner of the new Star Station map is GungFuBanda, our green Protoss player, or gold Protoss player, sorry. And at the top of the left hand corner is Ace's Scarlett. These players are actually two maps each apiece, or two maps each apiece, let's start again, two maps each, so this is match point. Whoever takes this map will win, take home the €100 and the glory of having won a Zotac Cup. So both these players certainly experienced in the environment. We've had GungFuBanda, actually a 15-year-old Protoss player from Germany, playing quite well here. He's won a number of these online cups, obviously competes in them quite frequently. Scarlett having competed in a lot of the large tournaments, particularly recently having competed in things like Aces NorthCon and some of the other big tournaments in December. Obviously choosing into some of these smaller online cups and make sure she's in fine form between Pro League seasons. Pro League having just started back up yesterday, and we'll see what comes in 2014, but I imagine it's going to be a fairly exciting year for StarCraft. We've had some absolutely great year in 2013. I know I followed the scene more heavily last year than any year before it, and certainly saw some epic StarCraft 2 action. So we'll see what GungFu elects to do. Actually walling off at the bottom of his ramp, going for a Forge Fast. Well, is this a Forge Fast expander? Is it a Cannon Rush? It looks like it may well be some form of Cannon Rush here. So GungFu choosing to mix it up in game number 3 and in game number 5 in a slightly different way. Is obviously seen in games 2 and 4 that in a long macro game against Scarlett, Scarlett will have his number. So obviously trying to catch Scarlett by surprise, and not a bad choice here. So he's going to establish himself fairly comfortably at the top of the ramp. He's going to cannon rush both towards this expansion and towards Scarlett's main base. So interesting choice here. Scarlett, we'll watch her see it at the same time. She hasn't quite seen it, but now the Overlords are spotting it. She can see the cannon rush. Going to throw down a spine crawler as quickly as she can. Unlike Terran and other Protoss players, Zerg a bit harder to cannon rush given the fact their creep forms a natural barrier, but what Scarlett does want to avoid is getting stuck in her base while GungFuBanda is able to expand. So we'll see what happens here. Scarlett going to throw down a creep tumor, try and expand that little barrier just a bit more. We'll pop all vision back on. GungFu still not expanding himself, devoting all his minerals to this cannon rush. Scarlett going to have a spine crawler in place to make life just a bit difficult. If she can pick off some of these pylons, it will make life very hard for GungFu. GungFu's probably looking to expand now. Almost got his 400 minerals. I think we can expect to see Nexus go down, though. Scarlett herself did manage to preserve her own worker and has established the base here. Will GungFu choose to try and cannon rush this base as well, or will he abandon the cannon rush and try to resort to a straightforward strategy for the remainder of this game? Scarlett just poking away at this pylon. I love the attack animation. It's like epic headbutt from the spine crawler. Scarlett's actually, oh no, 2 queens. Can she transfuse? All she needs to do is kill this one cannon. If she can kill this cannon, she can take out this pylon and be in a great position to re-establish herself in this series. GungFu actually going for the photon cannon behind this base. Scarlett's in the great position. If she should choose to cancel this, she can easily just move it over to this location, establish a third base, second base over here. Scarlett has managed to get both her spine crawlers up now. I think Scarlett's going to be able to reach the pylon. Indeed she can, so this cannon rush is moments from ending. This pylon on the low ground not going to be able to power this high ground cannon, which means Scarlett should be able to clean this up. And we see quite a lot of resources lost. Scarlett's only actually lost 75, and that's the resources for cancelling that first hatchery. So Scarlett's actually managed to clean this cannon rush up without losing almost any other units, and that's certainly going to be good news for Scarlett as she tries to push down. There are cannons already in place, so Scarlett won't be able to clean this up. Won't be able to break through with these Zerglings, but will certainly be in a position now to expand should she so desire. But GungFu's managed to get himself in a position that is potentially profitable for him. Lost a number of resources to do it, but from this stage on, if we look at the income tab, is 25 harvesters each. It is 2 bases apiece, but one of those bases from Scarlett has just gone down. Second base is going to be maybe 2 minutes behind it. Oh no, 1 minute behind it. And so Scarlett actually at a slight disadvantage, though Spire is actually already on the field, so something we'd almost never see out of Scarlett. 1 base Mutalisks is in fact what we're seeing. There aren't any anti-air defense in place in GungFu's base, so Scarlett could potentially have GungFu back on the ropes and be able to harass his main base, drop him down to a 1 base mining capacity, which is certainly what she would like to see. Have Scarlett actually managing to get a creep tumor down here so that she can establish her spine crawlers and clean up this annoying proxy pylon. GungFu continuing to be active with this probe, trying to get any scout intel he can, and the intel he's about to get is going to be all bad news, I'm afraid, and that's that Scarlett is, despite all you would expect to the contrary, on 3 bases and macroing quite happily. First Mutalisks are hitting the field. Scarlett, only 2 gas is going to slow down this Mutalisk production considerably, but GungFu unfortunately is left wondering just what he can do. His work is now being cleaned up, and it's a 3 base to 2 base game, but unfortunately for GungFu, Mutas are on the way. How's he going to respond to this? He's got no pylon established in the main, so his main base actually going to be under significant threat. Not enough Stalkers here to deal with it, and the Mutalisk swarms just going to continue to increase. So we will see just how GungFu reacts. Though I have a feeling that that cannon rush probably didn't yield the results that he was looking for. Scarlett now taking 2 more gas. You can see GungFu scouting out now with a hallucinated Phoenix. You can see these Mutalisks on the way now. Unfortunately for GungFu, 1 Phoenix and the Mothership Core all he's got left to defend. Throwing down some more gateways, but Scarlett continuing to harass with these workers, forcing that first photon overcharge out. Going to be able to pull back now. GungFu chrono boosting out Phoenix as quickly as possible, but Scarlett just fairly safe macroing on 3 bases, knows that she can produce enough Corruptors and Mutalisks to win the game as she has in game number 2 and game number 4. Knows that when it comes to Mutalisks and Corruptors, it's a very safe field for her to be playing on. All these Mutalisks actually getting cleaned up by these Phoenix as they fall back. But Scarlett here has established some base defense. Spore Crawler almost finished now. Between the Spore Crawler and the Queen, certainly going to be able to do a lot of damage to these Phoenix. Nice transfuse from the Queen there. Going to save that Mutalisk just in time. Scarlett actually got 4 more Corruptors on the field, so this Corruptor actually tanking damage. Bad rally point on that Phoenix is going to make it take a lot more damage than perhaps GungFuBanda would have liked to have seen. Now, I don't like to call games early, which is something I've done by mistake from time to time. I had thought that Scarlett had taken this game, but GungFuBanda managing to get out just enough Phoenix to hold on. There are a few Corruptors on the field, 3 already, 4 more on the way. So it looks like we are going to have a sky toss battle here. Unfortunately for GungFu, he is at a bit of a gas disadvantage. Can't expand. Scarlett's cunningly sitting in his 3rd base location. And GungFu forced to try and get a bit of harass damage in with these Phoenix. But between the Corruptors and these well-positioned Spore Crawlers, Scarlett just making it very difficult for him. So we'll see what his follow-up choice is. We do have a Void Ray on the way, but Void Rays are a good choice against Corruptors, but you're certainly going to need more than one of them. A lot of gateways are on the way, so GungFu obviously wanting to do some gateway aggression behind this. But as we look at the unit counting station, there's 6 Phoenix to 11 Corruptors, so Corruptor's certainly going to be able to tank the Phoenix. Scarlett just needs her Mutalisks out for the DPS, and we'll see how Scarlett reacts to this. We have quite a lot of gateway units here as well, so this is a potentially very dangerous push from GungFuBanda. Scarlett obviously can sense that, throwing down a lot of static defense here between her two bases. Desperately wants to hold her third base, actually going for a fourth base. So Scarlett just absolutely relentless with her expansion and her aggression. 14 minutes, 4 bases, not bad given just how well she was held within her bases. Scarlett actually going to just go all in to kill these Phoenix, wants to remove the Phoenix to ensure that her Mutalisk can do the harass that she's so famous for. GungFu going to push forward here, but that extra time that Scarlett bought is going to be enough time to get these extra spine crawlers up. So 4 spine crawlers here, it's going to tank a lot of the damage from these stalkers, and the 16 Zergling reinforcements are going to catch these stalkers out on the mat. So Scarlett's here going to use the corruption ability, and these Zerglings are getting surrounded. Even the workers being pulled off the line. Scarlett obviously can sense it here. She knows if she can kill these stalkers, she'll be in a great position. Mutalisks are swarming here around the stalkers. Last stand of these stalkers, the corruptors and Mutalisks just hover above, raining death upon the stalkers. And now Scarlett in a great position to counterattack should she so choose. 3 bases up, 4th base already up, and GungFuBanda choosing to GG out there with the manners. Well played, congratulations, and I have to agree with him. Scarlett played this series out excellently. GungFu able to take 2 games off her is always something to tout. I know if I came toe to toe with Scarlett, it would be a horrible 3-0 run for me. And got a lot of respect for someone that at so young an age can do so well. So well played to GungFuBanda. Look forward to what else he can accomplish in 2014. New year, new tournaments. We'll see what he can accomplish. Scarlett also looking forward to her shenanigans in 2014. Saw epic games from it last year, and just excited to see what she brings. Certainly one of the best foreign players in the world, and you know we all love seeing the foreigners succeed. So. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. Was a win for Scarlett, little online tournament, but a lot of fun to watch. And I hope you guys enjoyed the series. We'll be casting plenty more and uploading them over the coming days. So tune in here at Aussie StarCraft. If you haven't subscribed, by all means, please do. Looking forward to seeing you on the channel in the future. So thanks guys. We'll catch you all in the next cast.